Today, I am here to talk to you about a day in the life of the Infant and Child Development Program here at Lansdowne Children's Center. Our Infant and Child Development team consists of 5 developmental consultants, with 3 of us also serving on HITS teams within Lansdowne as well. Now for some context on the role of the Infant and Child Development team. Our team services children ages 0 through to 6, or once a child has had a successful transition into childcare and is supported by our EIP team, or has fully transitioned into full days at school. The clients that we serve include a variety of children with medical and/or environmental risk factors, including children with developmental delays or at risk for developmental delays, preterm infants requiring developmental monitoring, and support for parents' questions and concerns. Our services are primarily provided in the family's home, but can also be done virtually or at Lansdowne through parent request, as well as providing service in the community, meeting families at parks, drop-in centers, and heading into schools during the transition process. Our hours really do vary depending on the needs and the routines of each family. When we are looking at getting started with a new family that's come onto caseload, the first few visits are really spent getting to know the family and building their trust. These visits will also likely include us completing an RBI, routines-based intervention, with the family to determine their needs and goals at the time. We work to establish family-directed goals and support the family's greatest priorities and concerns at the present time. We look at families from the lens of the entire family, not just the child. Now to talk about what a typical day looks like for ICDP. Our days are always different, but you can usually find us starting our day on the road. Because the majority of our visits do take place in the family's home, we are moving from location to location throughout the day. Once at a family's home, the length of our visits really do depend on the needs of the family and what we are working on or supporting that day. From routines to funding, every visit is really different. After a visit with the family, you can typically find us back in the office. This is where we'll be completing documentation and gold care entries, scheduling visits, joining in on other joint sessions with fellow LCC departments, or making resources for our clients. After time in the office, depending on our schedule that day, you may find us back on the road as we're heading to another home or community visit with another family. Now to talk a bit about what a visit with your developmental consultant may include, beginning with the assessments and screens. We use a variety of assessment and screening tools. Some of these include preemie pathways, developmental assessments, helping with completing all about me's for transition to schools, and as well as completing internal referrals when necessary to best service the client. We then move into goal setting with our families, supporting them in developing appropriate goals for children and the family as a whole. This may include, but is not limited to, toileting routines, sleep, transition, mealtime, school readiness. We also like to support with funding opportunities when possible and connecting families with community resources and looking to complete these applications when applicable. And overall, we really focus on that parent coaching piece, guiding parents through activities that can be done with their children to encourage development, helping parents to feel more confident with their parenting skills, building a better relationship with their children, and helping problem solve around issues that may be creating difficulties for your children or the family as a whole. What the ICDP team feels is most important is that each family and their goals are so unique. So for this reason, the needs of our families will always direct how each visit unfolds. Our ICDP team looks to collaborate internally through being members of the HITS teams here at Lansdowne, in the point of single service clients, collaborating when possible with other departments, as well as running education sessions for all families here at Lansdowne. Currently, we are running Circle of Security. We also look to collaborate externally through connecting with community agencies and other resources to support our families, as well as with the completion of All About Me's and participating in transition to school meetings, supporting our kids as they head off on their school journey. Thanks so much for listening and learning a bit more about our Infant and Child Development Program. Have a great day.